The foot of the Rockies just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Looking for his receiver.
No way, bro.
Picked off at the 23. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Broncos defense
that shit is
a big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points. If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Yeah.
And he's got it.
Play online.
Broncos. Makes the score Broncos 7, Giants nothing. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Good job. Why y'all be throwing all these old Jones names in this show?
Inside the 20, good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. 17-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, what the fuck is that name?
Jones throwing after the interception. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score.
What the fuck is that name, nigga? Yeah, we can go down for that.
28-30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. This shit over. Let's get it, man. I really can't wait. I really cannot wait. So if you tell me, I'm gonna make you quit, Matt. I'm about to make you quit, bro. I'm really gonna make you quit, Matt. Like the game's not gonna end. This one ended at 37-14. You gonna have to leave. We about to leave. Man, I beat you in the first quarter, bro. Stop acting brand new because you got people. Stop it, bro. I done made you quit more times than what the fuck the score is, nigga. 30 seconds. Hey, chill out. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? I'm just talking about this scoreboard. Nigga, I'm just talking about in general. What the fuck is you talking about? I generally dubbed you. Nigga, I generally beat the shit out of you. Like I did, yeah. I'm about to take I generally beat the shit out of you. Alright? This is the last time, you know what I mean?
And that's what they're all about.
Let's get it, Matt. Let's get it, bro. You better hope to God they give you the Chiefs. You got as many picks as you do. You better hope to God they give you the Chiefs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. That game wasn't Chiefs, so that was all user pick, bro. Hey, Matt, bro. Just hope they give you the Chiefs, bro. I'm really about to beat the shit out of you, bro. Don't worry about it. Not with the ball. Nigga, it don't really matter, bro. It don't matter. I'll be back. No, ain't no be back. Come on. I'm about to hit this victory capone.
And now it's second down.
You better come back with some shit. I swear to God. I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna treat this bitch like a league game.
Jones now. Back to the air on second down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34.
That nigga beat me with 187 passing yards.
Throwing on third and long. Jones escaping the pressure right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
I don't know why I wrote this little dumbass shit.
They'll run with Barkley. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. It's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. To throw, Bridgewater. They'll find Lindsay here. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Lindsay, first down and more than that. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsay out of the gun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Bridgewater. Throw left side complete. That's Lindsay. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, it's Lindsay. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
That's the way to make the play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Giants nothing. Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
And McManus able to put it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jones. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
The Giants 1st down.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Jones. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for it. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got...
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. There he goes left side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it'll be second down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to
the Glass Dickington.
2 yards on the pick.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets
made
by
that bitch with
the
2
defense
hands.
in front. Because if they can't get upfield, they're
light it
trying
with
to
feet.
go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing him to do it.
The Broncos on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. They go play action. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bridgewater again. Flushed out right. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Lindsay. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Dexter Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Third and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Now Bridgewater. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jones. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. To try again after the sack. Jones. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Oh, shit.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Bridgewater looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going.
I make niggas lock in.
1st down throw.
14 though.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
For the extra point.
So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half.
Fuck no, he gonna keep playing until you fucking quit.
Make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy.
I didn't get you that bad last game.
Your team's gonna feed off of you, and if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what?
Nigga, it's 21-0 first quarter. So
First and 10 at their own.
yeah, I'm just playing with you. But you ain't no shit.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
No, I don't even need to talk shit for sure. I'm over here listening to you.
The wise play here is be safe.
You was right.
That is the wise play because if you
Nigga, you hear this stuff. Stop playing with me, man.
You're facing a
I know he's so buzzed all day.
a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 48-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Oh, shit.
Hey, what they just gave me the message? Talk about this nigga not good enough.
he said tough game, huh?
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I said,
so
yes, I'll take.
We had to break in a one-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Not yet. Not yet.
Bitch, I'm not quitting. I put controller down. I'm not quitting.
Not yet.
Getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And no return on this one.
I get kicked for excessive breathing before I quit this motherfucker. And this game ain't over yet. Y'all watching.
Nigga, this shit is over, nigga.
It's not.
Field ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. Man. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You got to catch that.
Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater.
Good.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
3rd and 11.
Little whiteness.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That third down conversion good for 23.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
On
line.
first down, it's Lindsey. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll go again with Lindsey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3.
Robert.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed
nobody
him
there.
working on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they struggled.
Hey, that nigga be whipping it up in DC,
don't
don't he?
And that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Another run by Lindsey.
Philip Lindsey on the carry.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this one.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
Jones hit and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. The big fella. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it not free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
On first down. It's Lindsey, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing is Bridgewater.
How do you throw that, my brother?
Screen pass to Lindsey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once you made the read, he was able to make the play.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Darius Slayton. Incomplete. It's fourth down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Jones. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps. And
he's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 26. So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well have not even had the penalty.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Lindsey, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
A lot
giving up
to
that last
my score.
touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down, eluding the pressure. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23. And the return here will go to the 31-yard.